guys, my name is Ava and today we're going to be making crochet leg warmers. They are a super simple, beginner-friendly pattern. I did make this pattern myself. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some yarn. Any yarn will do. I'm just using some fuzzy color changing yarn. I'm using a 6mm crochet hook because that's what goes with my yarn, and some scissors. But when you get your yarn, it should tell you on a little package what crochet hook you would need. I just prefer to size up a crochet hook from what it says because it's easier for me to get yarn over. So this is what we're doing today. So first what you're going to do is you're going to take the end of your yarn and you're going to make a slip knot. So what I like to do is I take my 2 fingers and I wrap it around, and then I make it to where it's got this loop, and then you take the tail end and you're going to put it in between there, grab it, put the tail and the part that's attached to the yarn ball, hold them together and put your hand inside of the loop and tighten it. And then you're going to put your crochet hook in the yarn and tighten it with the yarn tail. So that's how you do that. And the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to chain however many you need for it to fit all around the part of your leg just below your knee, like in the crack of your leg, I guess. And you're going to just enough to where you can like make it into a loop from the first chain that you made. So from here you're going to do that. If you need to know what a chain is, this is how you chain. So basically you're going to put yarn over. So you're going to yarn over and pull through the loop. If you need to make it a bit bigger, that's perfectly fine. So again, you yarn over, get it caught in the hook, and pull through. So you're going to keep chaining until it fits all the way around your leg. Also, do not cut your yarn tail yet. Go ahead and keep that because it can be used for something, and I will explain it once we finish making our circle. If you need to tighten it, you can just pull again. So we're gonna chain. I like to hold my hook in the butter knife way, like you're using it, and then some people will tell you to wrap it around your pinky finger and around your index finger, but I just don't find that easy. It helps, it just doesn't make the yarn glide. So if you have a crochet ring, that's fine, but I just like to put it around my index finger. Oops. Put it around my index finger and like pinch it. It glides easier, and that's just what I find best. So now you're just going to measure it around your leg. So I need to chain just a few more, and you can measure it on whichever leg you want. It doesn't really matter which one you start with. Okay, so I'm going to chain one more. 2 more actually. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take all the chains that you've just made and you're going to insert your crochet hook into the first chain that you made. And so that's how you tell. So you see your yarn tail, you've got your first and your second, and your third. So you're going to put it into this first one right here. You're going to yarn over and you're going to do a slip stitch. So in order to slip stitch, you're going to put it here, and you're just going to pull it through both loops that are on your yarn over and put it through both loops on your hook. Now, if you can't get it fully through, you can just pull it over and that's perfectly fine. So the reason that I had you leave this yarn tail on here is because if you keep it that way, you won't need to use a stitch marker. If you leave the yarn tail there, you'll know when you've done a full circle. So you won't need to worry about having that, and you only have to use these three supplies. So you're going to, now what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet all the way around the loop. So in order to single crochet, you're going to insert it into this. So you have where we just slip stitched into, and this is the first, this is like the second chain. You're going to insert it into the second chain. You're going to grab your yarn. You're going to yarn over, pull it through the first loop on your hook, yarn over again, and pull it through again. So again, you're going to insert it into the chain. You're going to yarn over. You've got your two loops. You're going to pull it through. You're going to yarn over. If you need to, you can just take it and go like this, but make sure that it like gets hooked, so you're not just like pulling through and nothing comes through. Yarn over again and pull through both. And now you're going to do that all the way around. And you'll notice on the back of your stitches, it's like a little different. So you want it to look like that and not have like a little lump on the back. You'll kind of notice that there's just a small little lump, and you want it on the side that's not a lump, and you can clearly see the V's. So now you're just going to single crochet all the way around till you get to your yarn tail. By the way, it's perfectly normal for it to try to like loop and ribbon like this. That's just how it's gonna go. And it will straighten out once you put it on your leg and once you start adding more layers. Okay, this is how it's supposed to look. You've got your tail at the bottom. I'm gonna have to push mine down a little bit. But at my last stitch, and you're just going to single crochet into these two V's. You're gonna put it through both, and you are going to single crochet in it. And then you are going to single crochet all the way around until, see, this is like where this is where it wants to start, and your calf is gonna go out. And if you need to, you can increase stitch a little bit. So I'll show you what an increase stitch is. So basically it's where you go into the first stitch and you do a single crochet, and then you go back into the same stitch and do another one. So that's an increase. And how I increase is I just like to increase one, single crochet one, increase one for every layer that the calf expands. But I normally haven't needed to expand it that much, only like for like one row. So you can pretty much do this until it starts shrinking, and then I'll show you how to decrease, and that's what you're gonna do. So continue to single crochet all the way around and around and around. So it's probably gonna be for like 10 rows, I'll say. All right, so at this point, we're gonna have to start going down because your calf starts decreasing. So we're going to do a decrease stitch, and I'm going to do the invisible decrease stitch. So this is what you do. So basically you've got your V's all down, and you're going to hook the inside loop of the first one. So you've got 1, 2. So you've got your V's, the one closest to the middle, and then you're going to hook the one next to it. So again, you're going to hook the first one, and then the one next to the one that you have just hooked, do the next one after that. And then you're going to yarn over, pull it through the first 2 loops on your hook, yarn over again, and pull through. So I'm going to single crochet, and then I'm going to do that one more time. So you're going to go through the inner loop closest to the middle, and then you're going to hook the next one as well. You're going to yarn over, pull it through, yarn over again, and pull it through. So you just do that as needed as your leg literally decreases. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that and continue single crocheting, decreasing, increasing as you needed, all the way down to the length that you want it to be, down to your leg. I usually go down to my ankle. So you just keep decreasing all the way down till you're done, till it's the length that you want. And that's all. All right, so that's all that is. You just keep single crocheting, decreasing, increasing as needed until you get to your desired length. It'll probably look something like this, but longer at the end. Once you're done with that, you just cut it here and pull your crochet hook out and all the way through and cut off the tail on both sides. And then you just make another one so you can have 2 of them. And that is all that you have to do. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys like your leg warmers. Have a great day.